fighting back against bullies, says his school. He gave an amazing speech. He won a contest, and then he was asked to present his paper to the school committee. Let's take a look at just a sampling of his speech.
No child is guaranteed immunity. Even our parents can only sit back and hope that we are not targets. So what makes you a target? I certainly am. I mean, look at me, for instance. I may as well be wearing a bullseye. I don't play sports. I like to read. I like computers. I get good grades. And I've got these fantastic glasses. But you can also wear the wrong thing, say the wrong thing, look the wrong way. Be too smart, not smart enough, have a rumor spread about you, or just have the wrong person not like you that day.
Joining us now via Skype is that 10-year-old behind those words, DylanRadley. He is in Hillsborough County, Florida this morning. And Dylan, first off, we are so glad you joined us. And secondly, you got to be a happy guy this morning because your favorite NFL player was at his best last night, that being Tom Brady, huh?
Yes, I am.
And it didn't bother you that he played in Florida? Was that okay with you last night?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Terrific. How's the school year going so far?
Great.
Good. Tell me about that speech. Why'd you write it originally?
Well, the reason I wrote it is because I had an essay for it, of course. And me and my mom talked about it, and it was becoming such a big problem, bullying. So I was being bullied at the time, so it felt like the best way to handle it.
So then, when you won the contest, you were asked to go before the school committee and read it. Were you nervous?
Of course I was.
Well, tell me.
And I remember there was this one competition where I got really, really sick in the morning. But then my uncle told me about that championship game that Tom Brady played with 104-degree fever and won. I was already determined, but then I was more determined than ever.
Well, good for you. Now tell me what you hope to accomplish by spreading this word about bullying.
Well, I want lots of kids to know that they're not alone, and together we can stop it, because I've been bullied. And as part of my speech says, 1 out of every 4 kids is bullied in America. Well, that's a lot of kids, so you are definitely not alone.
Now, do you think adults understand the problem of bullying?
No offense to adults, but I think absolutely no. And I think nobody really does, because every human being is a snowflake. We're all different. How are you going to guess how every single bully is going to think?
So what do you think, in your opinion, can be done about this?
Well, on cyberbullying, like social networking such as Twitter and Facebook, just don't go back on Facebook or Twitter because then you'll feel worse seeing all the negative comments they could send you. But if you're being bullied the original way, then tell somebody immediately. Always tell somebody immediately, because then it will eventually get better.
And tell me, Dylan, why do you think kids bully?
Well, I have no idea to be true, but I think that it's mostly about a bad personal experience, such as the parents being divorced, or maybe them using to be bullied, and they just take it out on other kids.
So you think if those kids who are victims of bullies all came together, that you could maybe fight that?
Yeah, because I'm sure there's more people who have been bullied than bullies.
Mm-hmm. So the school year is going well. Have you been facing these issues of bullying since the school year started?
No. Last year I cleared it all up when I was being bullied, and I did fine. Now I'm doing fine. Correct. I mean, that's what happens when you tell somebody. It gets better.
Good.
Trust me.
Listen, I do trust you, my friend, and I want to tell you the speech was fantastic. I think you're a spectacular young man. You certainly know your football, and we're happy about that here in New England. And you also know a lot about other kids, and I know kids have to be impressed with who you are. So thank you so much for joining us this morning.
You're welcome.